Hey yo, it's CJ, the ex-ER nurse, and it's been 9 weeks since I've been an ER nurse. And truth be told, never been happier. So, week 9, fucking killed it. I made all the money I needed by Saturday afternoon. Spent the whole rest of Saturday with the wife and the kids and the grandbaby and the family. Spent Sunday relaxing, watching football, doing house stuff, and now I'm back at it. I tried to make a video yesterday. The lighting was weird. Whatever. Moving on. It is now Tuesday morning, election day in New Jersey. So in the midst of my working, I'm trying to figure out when I'm gonna get in my badass black Jeep with the black flag flying off the fucking back of it to go vote Jack with my wife, who will also be voting for Jack. We need to save this fucking state. I was one of the first victims of the mandate. I was one of the first in this state to lose their jobs because of the thing. But if Phil Murphy wins, it's gonna get bad around here. So I'm voting to save the rest of y'all from this thing. And I'm voting today for Jack to save the fucking kids of this state, because I'm telling you what, when we start giving this thing to little kids, it's gonna get real quick. It's terrifying. It's fucking scary. I have not voted Republican since Bush v. Gore. Then I took some time off. Then I had a complete 180 in all my views about 10 years ago. And then the last time I actually voted was for Hillary, of all people. And today I'm proudly voting for fucking Jack, because fuck Phil Murphy is basically my motto. We have to save this state. We have to save people's jobs, and we have to save their kids from being mandated to get this jab, because what I saw happen to adults, nobody really gives a shit about apparently, but when it starts happening to little fucking kids, this country's gonna be on fire. It's gonna be on fire. So I'm gonna do my part today, and I hope that everyone else in New Jersey and in Virginia does their part. Whew. It's really emotional. It's an emotional day for me. It's an emotional time again, because yesterday I believe was the deadline in the city for the fucking bravest of the brave to either roll up their sleeves or lose their jobs. And it's disgusting and disgraceful to me that there are people out there who a year ago put all these people like me and like the medics and EMTs and cops and firefighters that I knew in the ER were sending everybody donuts and lunches to the firehouses and lunch to the ER and little gifts and heaping all this praise and loving us, really loving us. And we felt it and we appreciated it, because you all knew that we were facing the unknown. We didn't know what was happening, what was going to happen. And the medics and the EMTs that I knew are the real true heroes of all of this, because they were going into houses completely blind. We didn't even know what we were dealing with. And they really sacrificed and were profoundly changed by the experiences that they had. And now y'all are you're willing to just let them lose their jobs because they won't get what you want them to get. The thing that isn't even keeping you safe. None of y'all are safe from this thing. It is mind-blowing and infuriating. We saw some shit, and when 500,000 nurses quit their jobs in 1 month's time, which is what happened in August in this country, that a light bulb should be going on over your heads. And y'all should be thinking, maybe we saw some things that you don't know about. And if we're willing to lose our jobs and our careers, our livelihood, if we're willing to fucking deliver groceries and takeout food to you, maybe you should like think twice and maybe change your mind about all of this. It's okay to change your mind about things. I've changed my mind about a lot of things. What have you changed your mind about lately? What have you changed your mind about? And if you can't think of it, you're doing it wrong. You're doing everything wrong if you can't think of the last thing you changed your mind about. Fucking educate yourself outside of your liberal bubble. Listen to some shows and some podcasts and some news sources that you wouldn't normally, and expand your brain, you know? Listen to the other side, like with an open mind, actually. And maybe you'll see that you were wrong and that it's okay to be wrong about things. And to admit that and then get on the right side of history instead of forcing people out of their careers is probably the right thing to do. Take good care.